What's up, YouTube? This is Victor on the Let Me Explain show, and behind me is the painting that almost got away. All right, so this painting took me a while to complete, and it was tough to come to a conclusion where I was like, okay, I like it. So we're gonna take a look at what I went through creating this painting, and also show you where it came from. You know, the various stages I went through, and yeah, let's dive in and take a look. So this is all painting, and like I said, it took me a while to do. Firstly, I started off with a really interesting composition where I used a technique where I apply a rubber mask to it and then I strip it off. And it was working, but it wasn't there. I couldn't get the feeling that, okay, the painting is moving or moving me in a certain way. So I carried on working on it. I got to a stage where I added circles around it, and I wanted to do what's called an OG design. But that still didn't take me where I felt like, yeah, the painting is there. And when I say the painting is there, it's like when you look at a sunset, you feel, yeah, you can feel it. There's a feeling about it. So there's a certainty about certain things that are undeniable. So that's what I'm looking for in a painting when I'm doing a painting. And that's when I feel like, okay, it has arrived where it should arrive. A painting is never finished, but you arrive at some spot that you're happy with, then you can leave it there. So that didn't happen with the circles, and I decided to add more to it. So I added those lines you see in the background, and this is what it looked like before. Then that didn't do it either. And I got to the point where I was like, okay, I'm going to scrap it. And there's a technique I use with abrasion that's rubbing it. So I've got this electric thing going, and I put it on the painting and decided I would just sand it down and start afresh. But as I was going through it, it really began to get some life into it. It was becoming more interesting with the marks that were coming in from the rubbing. So I let it sit and thought to myself, okay, what am I going to do with it? Now, contrary to what I've said before, I don't usually plan my paintings, especially if they're abstract paintings. I like to dive into the process and just let it unfold on its own. It's tricky because, as you can see, sometimes the painting gets away from you. And this one almost did get away from me. That's because there's no preconceived idea that's been worked to before I start the painting. I say all that because, of course, nothing is comes from nothing, right? We all draw from somewhere, and things come from somewhere. So I can't say I started it from nothing. I can say I dove into my subconscious and just let the painting flow and pulled on every little aspect that I had in my toolkit, which is our memory and experience. So I lay it on there, just following the flow, what feels right to do, and I just follow that flow. This one proved to be a bit tricky, but the beauty of it is that not only is art rewarding in terms of the final product, that's the art piece, but the process itself. For me, art is a form of meditation, it's a form of healing, it's a space I go to when I need to sort out my thoughts. As I do the painting, my mind goes where it wants to go or where it has to go, and I just melt away into the painting. And when I come out of it, I'm better than I was. So it served that purpose, because what came after this, the video I'll do after this one, is Where is Egypt, which is one of my favorite paintings to date. I mean, one of them. I love most of my paintings, but you get the picture. So in looking at it, after I'd done the abrasion, I thought to myself, okay, what's it gonna be? And this idea popped into my mind that I should put these stylized figures, these iconic figures, these symbols of people. You find them on bathrooms, you find them on street signage, and so on. But also, it links to Keith Haring, who used figures in his paintings with a very thick outline to them. So I guess this is a kind of an homage to Keith Haring in a sense. And when I look at it, which is part of the process in completing the painting, I try to see if it's invoking any ideas or thoughts. And at the moment, I am getting the idea of everyday people and the struggles they go through. Just like the symbols we see on the bathroom doors and street signs and all kinds of signs, the symbol for the man or the woman look the same, but inside, people are individuals, and each individual has got their own journey, their own path. So that's what I'm getting from this painting, and the background symbolizes that the life that people go through. On the surface, we see a person, we can define them as a person, but when we look deeper into it, we begin to see a story. I really love that narrative. So this one gave me its title after making me, well, putting me through the ringer. It's Everyday People. So that's the one that almost got away. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one, which I'm super excited about. It's called Where is Egypt? If you like my videos, I would appreciate it if you liked them and shared them, or if you subscribe, that'll be fantastic. If you do press the notification button though, I must say I do random videos. This is a vlog channel, so it's about my life. One day I might do an interview, I might do a review of a product, I might talk about herbs, I might talk about meditation. So if you like to be surprised, hit that notification bell, and each time I upload, we'll connect. All right, this is Victor on the Let Me Explain show. Thanks so much for watching.